Hey guys, hi, good evening. We'll wait for some time, then we'll start. Okay, thank you.
Hey guys, hi. Very good evening to all the participants. I hope my voice is audible to you. Can you just give me a quick confirmation, please?
Sir, your voice is audible.
Amazon. So, guys, as discussed in the last session, today is the project orientation session. So, in project orientation session, we will be discussing 5 use cases, out of which you have to select one and you have to work on that project. Okay. And again, I'm telling you, you have to work individually on each use case. Okay. For example, there is no need to form any kind of team. Okay. In the platform, you might be getting some option to create a team, but you have to work individually in your project. There is no team for this project. You have to work individually. All right. So I have my colleague with me. So he will be taking me through the 5 use cases. After that, I will continue with the session. I will give you more brief about the templates, like which has to be completed along with this project. Okay. So Midhun, you can just share your screen and you can explain the 5 use cases
Yes.
to this.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. Oh. Yes, good evening, everyone. Firstly, this is Midhan. See, guys, today's session is very important. Why? Because we are going to discuss all the 5 use cases, and along with that, Andra sir is going to tell you what is the documentation, what is the procedure you have to complete in order to get your project completion certificate. Okay. Many of the students we are dealing with many of other sessions also, and that most of the students fail in the documentation. Okay. They are confused during the documentation. So what are the works you have? Please keep that aside and please be concentrated on this today's session. If you concentrated on today's session, coming to your project development and coming to your project completion, a 50% of part will be clarified here itself. Why? Because you're getting know what are the 5 use cases you're going to work on. Based on that, you can select whichever the use case was you like, and the next one it is documentation. See whether you have completed any of the project. It's Power BI, Tableau, it's cloud project, or it's AI deep learning machine. Whatever the project you have completed, the main proof of the project is going to be your documentation. Okay. Why? Because whenever you go to some interview or anywhere, you can't demonstrate your project. Now you can only show your documentation what you have made for that project. So that's why make sure that you're following today class very clearly. Okay. So that in order, while coming to end of the session in the project development, half of your doubts will be clarified. Okay. I'm sure about it. Okay. And I'm sharing my screen. Guys, just confirm is my screen is visible or not.
Yes, it's visible.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you all. Okay, and guys, be active in the Q&A section, huh? Because you're being online. We don't know what we are listening or not, whether all the statements, sorry, all the use cases is clear to or not. So to get be clarified on that, you have to reply. Okay, okay. Then one second. Yes. Okay. Coming to use cases, Power BI. We are going. You people are having a five use cases where you can work on any one of these uh, use case. And guys, as sir informed to you, you should work only on one. You should work only on one problem statement individually. No team formation or anything will be happen. So you have to work on individually. Okay. So we have the five problem statements, that it is Power BI, inflation analysis, journey through global economic terrain. Next one it is global malnutrition trends. Next one it is global food production trends and analysis. Next one it is predicting plant growth stages with environmental and management data using Power BI. Next, global energy trends. Okay, these are the five use cases we are going to discuss. Okay, see, now we are going to discuss in depth what are those five problem statements. Okay, see, coming to the first use case, Power BI inflation analysis, journeying through global economic terrain. Okay, see, what is the use case? First, what is the use case? Okay, the part of there itself, I'll go briefly. Okay, inflation is the rate at which prices of goods and services increases over time. Okay, that affects the cost of living, value of money. High inflation means people can have to only the can buy only less with the same amount of money. See, simply, uh, how many of you know about what is inflation? How many of you know about what is inflation? If you follow the news previous days, in previous months, we had a real examples also. Simply, inflation in the sense, we seen in previous years Sri Lanka, with the same amount of money. See, for 10 rupees, if I'm getting a kg sugar now, just give me 1 minute, 1 minute. Sorry. Increase in the prices. Good. Yes. Sure. Rocketed. Yes, it's correct. Over a year, monetary value, yeah, it's good. Simply see, if now in nowadays, if we can able to buy a kg sugar at the rate 10 rupees, in inflation, for 10 rupees we are only getting a 10 grams or 20 grams or 30 grams. That's what, the value of money is getting decreased. Okay, and the product's cost is being increased. Okay, simply. Okay, that's what. And next, why it is important? Why it is important? Why not this? Why inflation? Why understanding is inflation important? Okay, understanding inflation helps the governments make better economic decisions, like adjusting interest rate or planning budgets or what might be. See, truly the value of money is totally depends on the central government decisions. So then, based on our projects, the central government is getting what are the uh, governments will have a clear idea on taking decisions or on creation of budget. So that's why, or to be taking on another step, there the RBI, Reserve Bank of India, will get to know how to print the notes. See, if in a small, in kids, I do have a small doubt why RBI is printing less notes. They can print so many notes and they can distribute to people now. I do have it. So if they do like that, the value of currency is going to decrease. Okay, so these kind of inflation is this kind of scenario. So by making this Power BI project, the governments or the banking systems or whatever the sectors is going is the root cause of this inflation, they'll get to know what is the main reason, how to take the steps, how to prevent the inflation, and prevention is better than cure, they'll say. And how to take the steps to not enter into the inflation scenario. All this we'll get to understand by this Power BI project. Okay, next. Is that clear, guys? Is that clear? And one more thing, how Power BI helps you. How about Power BI helps you? Compare inflation rates in different countries. As I gave an example of Sri Lanka, we can consist of Pakistan also. Actually, it is not in inflation exactly. They have not announced particularly, but actually they are facing inflation because all the prices are high. Comparing the inflation rates in different countries, what are the policies they have, what are the different wrong steps they have taken, all these things, and visualize the trends over years. Considering these years, and we are going to gather data, and we are visualizing entire things into Power BI visualization. Next, we can predict future inflation, or what is the scenario, how will be the future based on the data we are going to predict. Okay, is that clear, guys? Just let me know, is that clear, or do you have any doubts? Yes, clear. Okay. And some of you have raised your hands. Please post your query. Clear, clear. Thank you, thank you. Okay. And going to next, social impact and business impact. What is the social impact for this use case and business impact? The analysis of inflation trends using Power BI helps policymakers. Simply, banks and policymakers can use this to adjust interest rate or subsidies or whatever it have, right? Banks and policymakers will be there now. They can use this and adjust interest rates or subsidies. Okay. Simply, there is a that is already mentioned here. The analysis of inflation trends using Power BI helps policymakers, businesses, and individuals understand the economic fluctuations, leading to better financial planning, investment decisions, and economic stability. Okay. Next one, business model or impact. Inflation analysis services can generate revenue through subscriptions to real-time dashboards, consultancy for financial institutions, API integrations, or what we can do on business oriented. Here it is mentioned. Okay, simply. Next one, this is the existing solution where we can find. And next, recommended technology stack. Obviously, it's databases because we have to gather large amount of data. Databases. Next, Power BI, Power BI service, and data analysis. And for reference, we have this link. Okay, going into next one. Malnutrition. Guys, what do you know about malnutrition? I think you people will study in smaller classes now. What do you know about malnutrition? See, some of you are raising hands. Please drop a what is your query in Q&A section. We'll get a clarify on your query. If required, we'll allow you the mic permission. If the query is difficult or somewhat, we'll allow you to speak up. Please drop a query. And in meantime, how many of you know what is malnutrition? Let me know. Guys, what is malnutrition? If you don't know, just tell NA or something. Okay. Oh, okay, okay. When a person diet doesn't provide the right amount of nutrients, correct, Satish? Not getting proper nutrients. Good, Piyush. Basically, improper nutrition. Yes, yes. Actually, good, good, good. Thank you so much. Satish, good. Aish also. Super. Okay. Simply, whatever they said is correct. Malnutrition happens when people don't get correct food or enough or kind of right food, which consist of nutrients that is required for our body. Simply, some people will see with a lack of money or with the lack of good food, there might be having some deficiencies. Okay, those are regarding due to this malnutrition deficiencies. Okay, malnutrition only happen when the people doesn't get the food which consists of the right nutrients that our body requires. Or they might some examples of that, it is low height or somewhat obesity, and these kind of things will. Next, why this analysis is important. Why we have to work on global malnutrition trends analysis? Simply, it affects the children. It affects the children health, school performance, and development of a country. See, whenever the country will be developed, not only financially developing, not only IT sector development, all these things, the people in the country should also be healthy. The people in the country should also get a food. It is also comes under the development. If there is no proper food or there is no proper diet plan, if there is no proper nutrients is going into the body of the consumers or the body for the people in the country, then they won't be healthy. Without a proper health, the country's development will also be knocked. Okay. Two, by making this malnutritions, by making this malnutrition analysis, clearly, each and everyone will get to know whatever the nutrients we have to consume at which age. Okay, see, from 0 to 5 years we have to take some food, or to be frank, 0 to 1, and the next 1 to 3 and 3 to 5. In this 5 years also, it is divided into different stages. 5 to 10 some food quantity, 10 to 15 some food quantity, after 15 some food quantity is there, that is required. It is definitely required for each and every person to having a good health. So if we worked on this analysis, we people, not only we, all the people will get to know. Okay, if we not take this food, oh, okay, we'll have to suffer with this. So we have to take this proper diet. Not eating food is correct. Everyone will eat food, but the person who takes the correct nutrients will be healthy. Okay, not all people who are taking food is healthy. The people who are taking the correct food is only being healthy. Okay, the thing you have to note down. So then they'll get to know. Okay, if these people are mainly these people are getting malnutrition deficiency, so these parents will also get to know. So I have to feed my son regarding this. I have to change my son's diet plan. Or if any aged persons are there, oh, okay, this is happening, we have to change. So they'll get to know like that. Okay. And next, our governments also will plan according to that. Okay, they'll make publications, or if there are any to be frank, rations or some schemes are there, na? They'll provide on school midday meals. Midday meal programs is there in schools and some intermediate colleges, hostels, government hostels. They'll also change their menus accordingly, and they'll also ask all educational institutions who are providing hostel support facilities to change accordingly, so that improves a good health with proper nutrition. Okay, and next one, it is identify sorry, how this will help. um, I think we have discussed, no need of again pointing out this, how this will help. Okay, it will help which countries, if we go globally, see, as it is mentioned global, na? If we go globally, which country has more deficiency of malnutrition? Okay, which country people are having more deficiencies, all these things we'll get to know. And next, we are going to analyze data from health service also. And next, we can track changes. See, year wise, we'll take the data year wise, na? So there, yeah, from this decade to this decade, or this year to this year, so many people have affected with the nutrition deficiency. Overall, they came to know this would have to use, based on some weather changes. Those will also, food kinds will be changed, na? So those things also we are getting to know here. Okay, this will help like that. And coming to social impact, this analysis aids in identifying global malnutrition hotspots. Simply, globally, which countries are having more deficiency of nutrition. So NGOs or global governments, or see some WHO like these organizations is there, na? They'll get to know quickly where are the hotspots of this nutrition deficiency, all these things. And next, enabling government and NGOs to allocate resources effectively. Simply, we have discussed, if there are any midday meal programs or any government schemes, they'll change their menu or diets regarding that. The main theme of government is to secure their people. What are the why we are discussing main thing on government? It is totally depends on government. These schemes will be there. Or not only governments, any NGOs or some orphanages, old ages, they'll also get to know clearly. Okay. And next, coming to business or model impact. Revenue can be generated through partnership with international organizations. We can become a partner with international organizations with our data. But, so to be frank, all you people have to know one thing: how the data is clean, the output is that much. Okay, our data is to be reliable and clean. Based on our data only, output will be clear and good enough. Okay, and next, customized analytics for health and nutrition programs. Okay, next one it is existing solutions. We have there recommended technology stack at same for all and reference. Okay, reference government website. Is that clear or do you have any doubts? Yes, thank you all whoever replied. Thank you all. Is there any doubts, you people? Is that clear or do you have any doubts? Thank you. Sir, I've enrolled in the project in the starting of days of the batch by mistake in predicting. No, Raikwar, you have that project. In how 5, you have that project, no issues. Okay. If you want, you can stay there. Predicting plan growth stages, we have a project here. I'll discuss it. You can work on it. As I mentioned. Guys, is it clear? I need responses. 62 people are there here now. Guys, just give me a reply. Is it clear or do you have any doubts? Clear. Thank you. Ranjita Satish. Okay. Simply going to the next one. It is global food production trends and analysis using BI. Simply, there is no much difficulty here. Food production analysis. Simply, food production analysis. It is like a food production analysis. Looks at how much of different quantities of it might be rice or wheat or vegetables, etc., is grown around the world, and how can it change over time. Okay, simply globally, if you think India is a very rich production for wheat, rice, and somewhat food products, and the same time Japan is familiar for somewhat products, China is somewhat for some food products. Like this, different countries will produce some different products in good quantity. Okay, we are predicting that simply based upon time. See, we have a specific time of to produce rice, wheat, vegetables. Simply, China will also have some specific times like that. We are going to predict the food production based on time. Okay, why it is important? Why this project or why this analysis? To ensure there's enough food for everyone and to manage global food supply. As we discussed, a country's development is mainly depending upon the uh, people. People should be safe. People should healthy. People should earn the money. That what the GDP is also going to be increased by work, by bringing companies, and many factors. And the main criteria is people should be safe. People should get a good food. Okay. See, our India is good at producing of rice or wheat or what might be. Okay, rice and wheat or what might be. If somewhat country like Sri Lanka or Japan, or we are very kind-hearted. If Pakistan is in need also, we are very kind-hearted. Now we are going to sell them out, not freely giving. If other countries really somewhat deficiencies or they were really in trouble, we are going to give them freely. What it might be, see, we are going to find out which country is producing which food product at which time. Simply, India is producing rice on January season. Okay, being Sri Lanka having more financial issues and no proper food production, Sri Lanka can purchase or ask India to get rice, and this also helpful in finding out whether the food production globally meets all the countries. Oh, sorry, meets the required quantity for the people on. Simply, we have a count of people globally, right? Whether the countries, all the countries' food production is meeting the food requirements for the people or not. Okay, we can also find out that. See, if simply there are, for suppose, for example, I'm taking just an example. There are some billions of people around the globe. What are the food is producing around the globe? Is that food enough for the people, or any country is facing crisis? If although if the country is facing crisis, they can buy the food, no issues. But if there is no food production, how can they buy? So to remove that inconsistencies or inconveniences, and to get a clear picture on what food is producing at which countries, whether it is available for all the people in the globe or not, so we can clearly find how this will help, or how Power BI helps. Simply comparing the crop yields according to countries and years. Next, analyze the, we can also analyze this weather impact on crops. And next, it can depict, simply predict and forecast uh, that future needs based on the trends, because we are getting to know from previous yes, na. See here, 1961 to 2023. Simply here as also mentioned, we can easily find how the food trends are sorry, evaluating. See, simply in olden days, we are having only limited fit, but now we are having pizzas, burgers, all those. Just simply evaluation is happening. Na? That also we can get to know. Okay. Next one is social impact. Understanding food production trends help address food security challenges without having any food shortage. Next one, optimize supply chain efficiency and develop a sustainable agricultural policies. All we have discussed. Next, coming to business model. If we develop this project, how this will be help us in business oriented. Revenue streams include subscription to agricultural trend reports. We can sell our reports to countries or to NGOs or some agricultural companies or what might be. Next, consulting for agribusinesses based on food businesses, all these things. Next, API services for supply chain companies. Some supply chain companies is there, na? We can convert a project into API and we can give our API access there itself. They can include our API into their website and they can use that. Next, insights for government policy planning. Government can make policies based on our reports and projects what we had. Okay, this is the existing solution, recommended technology stack and references are same. Is that clear or do you have any doubts? Why projects are showing different durations for completions? There are any advantages for selecting the projects that takes more duration? No, nothing. Month like that, there is no nothing. All you people will have the same deadline for submission. Okay, what would be like showing in this food project, like charts of production in comparison to a year like this? I can't get you, Piyush. Yeah, you can take out charts in further classes. I will show that also. What will the it will be informed of, just training sessions are going now. First follow that, soon that final submission deadline will be. Just tell me, is this project, is this use case clear or not for you? First tell me that. Okay, done. Next, predicting plant growth stages with environmental and management data using Power BI. Yeah, someone asked whether you have a doubt, na? See, this is the project statement use case we have. We can continue with this. Next, what is it? What is this project mainly? Uh, Depends on, okay. Plant growth depends on water and sunlight. Yes, is that correct or not? What is a plant is growing from small seed to big tree or what it might be? It mainly depends on availability of water and sunlight, and mainly not only both of those things, soil temperature and farming methods is also a point for the better growth and quality. Okay, if we in a farm, the farmer will plant some. See, if he considers a farmer planted neem trees, okay, if a plant is not getting a good nutrients or good water, if it is the neem plant is in the last of the field, then obviously it might get a good enough water for that. Or if any big tree is covering that neem plant, sorry, lemon, I'm sorry, said a neem, sorry, uh, consist a lemon farm. A farmer had a planted lemon plants. One lemon plant is at last of the farm. Some big tree is covering that plant. Obviously it not get a good sunlight and water because it's last, then obviously somewhat it affects its growth. Sometimes different soils, temperature, and see, apples will only grow in Kashmir. Why not in the South India? Because of temperatures. Like this, many factors is there. Okay, simply plant growth depends on water, sunlight, soil temperature, and farming methods. That will be different. Predicting when plants grow, sorry, when plants will grow to harvest and ready to harvest, when plants will grow good and ready to harvest, can save time and resources. Okay, see, I'm being in South India and nearby Vijayawada, or I can find what are the uh, crops most of the farmers is cropping here is taking yields from which crops and what all I can find. I can take an analysis on it. Okay. At which temperature this will give good, which farming methods will give good output, which see, at which temperature it will get good output, and next how much water quantity they have to give, what are the natural farming methods to make the soil very much what do you call that, very much good for supplying nutrients to plant. So based on that, I can make a report and I can give the farmers. So they'll analyze it and they'll get to know. There they can save the time also. Okay. Simply why it is important. Simply I discuss with an example. Na? Helps farmers use water, fertilizers, or whatever it might be more efficiently to get a good output in the cropping. Okay. How Power BI helps here? Combine weather data with crop data, and we are going to analyze, so we'll get a good results how the crop is going to yield, at which times, which temperatures, what are the good farming techniques we have to use. All this we are getting to know. And next, predict plant growth stages also. Okay, we are going to predict the stages for every plant. See, before coming into a fruit, will be definitely a flower. All the different stages what it might be, all the different stages we are getting to we are going to getting to know. And we can create dashboards here. Coming to business impact and social impact, enhancing plant growth prediction helps farmers optimize resources and increase crop yields, reduce environmental impact. All this will be very useful to those farmers. Coming to business model, this solution can generate revenue through precision agriculture consulting, AI powered farm management systems, partnership with agri-tech startups. We can be partner for agri-tech companies or what might be. We can give reports for farmers or what might be. It will be very helpful in business model also. And existing solution is that 5.org, and technology stack is same. And coming to this is the reference Papa, awesome website Papa. Okay, is that clear or do you have any doubts? Is that clear or do you have any doubts? Please let me know.
Yes, Midun, you can continue.
Yes, yes,
Yudhishthir
we.
Maurya, you can post the recording later.
Oh, okay, okay. Yes, yes. And next one it is will be the final one, global energy trends analysis. Okay, a comprehensive analysis of key regions and generating modes using Power BI. Okay, what is it? Simply, what is it? It means this is about how the old, not its old world, globally, the energy being generated and usage of energy. It might be the energy might be from sources like coal, solar, wind, hydro, nuclear. See, for this energy power, simply electricity generation, we have different methods. Na? Sources like coal, solar, wind, hydro, and nuclear power. These are we have that sources for electricity generation. Based on this electricity generation, we are getting to know. Okay, and why it is important. With global warming and fossil fuel shortage, there's a big push to move towards renewable energy sources. See, usage of coal. Coal is a non-renewable energy source. Coming to wind or sunlight or wind and sunlight is a non-renewable energy. Where if the coal is completed, it may take hundreds of years long to regenerate. But wind and the solar energy, sunlight, is abundantly available in the nature. So we can find uh, which source is used for more generating more electricity, which generated electricity is mostly consuming. All this we can get to know. And and why it is important. Simply to reduce this fossil fuel shortage and to push the people to move towards renewable energies. Next, how Power BI helps you. Analyze this energy production and consumption patterns, compare renewable versus non-renewable energy usages. Simply fossil fuels or uh, this wind energy or solar energy, where can compare here. Next, track the effect of government policies on energy. Simply the central government has launched a scheme, right, some for solar panels. Why? Because the government is also motivated to use renewable energy sources, because generating electricity with coal or these are very costly, and also these are non-renewable. If it is completed for our generation, what about next generation? It won't be available. They also have to discuss about these things. So these can be found out in this project. And next, social impact. The analysis aids in transitioning to sustainable energy solutions, reducing carbon footprints, and optimizing energy distribution for global economic stability. Okay. Next, business model. Revenue can be generated through energy analytic services, forecasting tools for policymakers, investment consulting, and API services for utility purposes. Simply, we can make a project as a business model. We can sell. We can give our APIs to the utility makers and policy makers, so they'll include in their websites and they can use it. Okay, and this is the existing solution is iea.org slash old energy outlook report. Next, reference link it is this. Okay, is that clear? All the five projects is clear? Is all five projects clear? Please let me know. And along with all the five projects, which project you like the more, which use case you have liked more? Good, good, good. Sir, I think it's clear for all night. Sir, my task is done, sir.
Thanks, Midun.
Sir,
I'll take
one
that.
second. Vishal has asked it. Yeah, yeah, Vishal. Okay. See, simply global energy trends. In the sense, uh, we have good Anjali, good, good, and coming over here. See, simply, uh, we have this what we call we have electricity generation. Simply, energy in the sense electricity generation in few ways that we can generate. It's using coal, hydropower, next wind energy, solar energy, and this coal using coal or somewhat it is a non-renewable energy resource. Those are non-renewable energy resources. Those can't be not regenerated. And coming to next one, it is what we have renewable energy resources like wind energy and solar. Those can be renewable resources since existing of here we have this sunlight and we have this wind. Okay, so simply what is the production of electricity by non-renewable energy resources? What is the production of electricity by renewable energy resources? What is the use of energy produced by renewable energy resources? What is the use of energy produced by non-renewable energies? We are going to compare this, and we can find see based on these patterns, based on these trends, we can analyze which electricity is being mostly consumed. So if we consume more non-renewable energy resources like using coal of what might be, it will be not good at all because it may cause carbon footprints and it may increase pollution. It will go for digging and mining we have to do now. So the earth will be more digged, which cause of earthquakes, all those things. We can depict that also. We can show that also, and we can push the governments of people to use the electricity that is produced by renewable energy sources. Okay, like wind energy, solar energy. So that will help many people to convert into solar energy or wind energy. If they buy the solar panels or what it might be, that increases their expenditure also, electricity expenditure monthly also, like that. Is that clear, Vishal? Vishal, is that clear? Sir, my task is done.
Thanks, Mithun. I'll take
Thank
that.
you.
Guys, I'm sharing my screen. Please give me the confirmation if my screen is visible and my voice is audible to you. Yes or no? Screen visible and my voice audible to all the participants.
Yes, sir, I said it's clear and visible.
Okay. Hey guys, some of you have already received the credentials. Some of you are still asking for the credentials. Not worry. Maybe my backend team will check and they will get back to you. Okay. So once you get the credentials, guys, you will be getting. Yes, Midun, you can. You can, Midun. You can drop. Thank you. Okay. So, as I said, once you receive the credentials, guys, you have to log in. Okay. Once you log in, you will be redirected to this kind of platform, right? So, this is your dashboard page. Here, you have to go to Skill Wallet. Okay. You will be redirected to Skill Wallet where you will get the name of the course that you have enrolled. That is Data Analytics with Power BI. You have to go to Access Resources. Once you go to Access Resources, you can see here multiple cards. One second, guys. So you can see here, here we have multiple sections: instruction, courses, training calendar, group projects, assessment, certificate. So those who have not yet done the self-paced course, here you can go to the courses and you can complete this IBM Skills Build self-paced course from here. Okay. So once you complete the self-paced course, you'll get a badge that you have to claim on Credly, and from there you can just once you get the Credly badges, you have to share those badges in the link that I have already added in the Telegram link. Okay. See guys, if you go and check your notes, I have added one link here, self-paced batch submission link. So once you open this form, here in this form, you have to provide your details, name. Here you have to give your registered email ID, your phone number, your branch, location, and here you have to give the credit link. Okay, so those who already have completed the self-paced course, they know like what is credit link. Okay, first complete the self-paced course, then you can claim the back on the credit link. All right, this sheet I have reshared here. Just a second. I'm resharing the sheet. No, you have to share the batch link, link of the batch that you have claimed on Gradly. Okay, you get an option over there to share the link of the batch on Gradly. All right. Now, Next thing that you can see here we have group projects, right? So you, as I said, you all have to work individually in this uh, project. So you have to, all of you have to enroll one use case of your choice. Okay, here you can see the 5 use cases that we have discussed today. Out of these 5 use cases, you have to select any one. Okay, you have to select any one. For example, I have enrolled for the demonstration purpose. I have enrolled into this project. Initially, you will be getting an enroll now option. Once you enroll it, you'll get it get converted to go to workspace. Now you can go to workspace. Okay, once you successfully enroll, you'll be getting an option called go to workspace. In this workspace option, you're getting two sections: group projects and project workspace. In this group project, you can see this is a green card, which is the name of your project, and below here you'll find some problem statement in detail. Okay, you'll get a detailed problem statement here. So all of you are requested to go through this problem statement. Okay. Now the actual project part starts from here. Those who are asking me query project kahan se karna hai, from all those things, you can just check it from here. Okay. You have to go through these all sections one by one in sequence. Okay. One by one in sequence. Starting from here. You can see here we have an orange box called technical architecture. If I expand this option, you can see I'm getting one red color box that is called as an activity. Okay. So this says that what all things you have to complete inside this project. Okay, this is a general instruction, like what all things you have to do in order to complete the project. Next, data collection. So actual project starts from here. So very first milestone. So this orange color box that you can see here are nothing but your milestones. And red color boxes are your activity. Keep these two things in your mind, guys, because I will be using these two terms in my next session. Again, I'm telling you, this orange color box is milestone and this red color box is nothing but your activity. Okay. So first milestone is data collection and extraction from database. So under this milestone, what you have to do, you have to download the dataset. Okay. Once you click on download the dataset activity, you will be getting somewhere link here to download the dataset. Okay. If you are not getting the link here, what you can do, I have already shared you the notes, correct? In the notes, you'll find the dataset links for your projects. Okay. You can see dataset links I have attached for all the 5 use cases. You can just click on the link and these are the Kaggle links. So what you have to do, you have to visit the particular Kaggle website. Okay. And here you have to make sure you are having an account on Kaggle. Once you are logged into a Kaggle account, you can just download the dataset from here. Okay, you get the name of the dataset, and this is the download button to download the dataset. You'll be able to download the dataset. Okay, so all the 5 use cases datasets I have already added here. Okay, so some of you will get the option to download the dataset from here. If you're not getting, you can just download the dataset from this sheet. All right. Not only this, if you want to work on any other data set which is meeting the project requirement, you can do that also. Okay. Got it? Next, you can see the next milestone is prepare the data for visualization. If I click this option, this is to prepare the data for visualization. Basically, this is a data cleaning step. If I go to the activity, okay, you can see here this section has got some recording. Okay, this section has got some reference video. If I click on this link, you can see here I will get some reference video, okay, which I can refer to complete my data cleaning step. Okay, you can see here these are some reference video which you can use to clean and load the data. All these things it's given in the reference video. Got it? Like this. This is data cleaning video. We click on this new tab. You can see I have got some reference video. Okay. So you can just watch this video if you want for more understanding, or else what you can do, if you want to do this project entirely on your own, you can do that also. These are some reference video which is given you for your reference. You can follow the same what is given here in this reference video, or else if you want to come up with your own thought process, with your own idea, with your own visualization, you can do that also. Similarly, the next milestone here is data visualization. In data visualization, under this activity, you'll find some list of visualizations already created here. Correct? These are the list of visualizations which are already created here. Okay. So video explanation are given in the dashboard and report section. So if you go to the dashboard activity, here we will be getting some link. Okay. I think so. The link is disabled for this one. You can at least refer this one particularly. Okay. And similarly for report, this is the report. Okay. And you can ignore the performance testing. Basically, in performance testing, it says that what all activities or what all formulas we have used to create any new field. Okay, this is the performance testing. All right. So this is the dashboard and this is the report. Okay. So these are the reference screenshots which we have added. You can refer this to complete your project, or else you these are, again, I'm telling you guys, these are some reference video. If you want to do exactly same what is given in the platform, you can do that also, or else if you want to do your own visualizations, that also can be done. Am I clear with the interface of a group project? So someone was asking how to complete the project. So you have to follow this entire milestones one by one in the sequence and complete all the activities under them. Okay, in order to complete the successful project. Am I clear to all of you? Okay. Next thing that you can see here is project workspace. You can go to the project workspace. Now, this project workspace here, it shows you the name of the project, what is your name, and what is the overall project progress. Okay, this progress percentage is going to increase based on your activity. Okay, so someone was asking me like how and where to submit the projects, right? So this is the section where you have to submit your projects. All right. So in this section, if you scroll down, you can just go to the general instructions. Here we have something called project deliverables. All right, project deliverables. So all of you have to submit your Udit Sharma. I'm telling you the same thing. Are you not able to understand simple English? I'm telling you, you have to work on the projects individually. No groups will be formed. Why you're asking such kind of questions? So project deliverables, you can see here we have three options: get repo, project doc, and demo link. All of you have to complete your project, and what all templates we are asking you to work on, you have to submit all of them in the form of PDF in your GitHub links. Okay, those GitHub links you have to attach it here in the Git repo. Okay, if you are still not sure what is GitHub, what is a GitHub link, I will be conducting that session in the upcoming days. Okay, for now, just keep in mind you have to submit all your project in the GitHub, and that GitHub link has to be submitted here in the Git repo. Got it? Next is the project doc. So this project doc is to open this project doc, you will be getting this pop-up. You have to copy this password. Okay, this is the password to open the doc. Copy this password, right click here and click on new tab. Okay. So this is as same as your MS Word. Okay. So it's asking me the password. Paste the same password that you have copied. Click on access link. Now, once I click on access link, this will be opening like as same as my MS Word. Okay. So this is one of the option where you can complete your final report. Okay, this is one of the page option where you can complete your final report. You can see you get all options from here. And once you are done, you can go to the compose, go to distribute, and here you get a download button to download in the form of PDF. Okay, you have to download in the form of PDF. This is your project doc section. Next is demo link. All of you have to complete your project. You have to complete the templates, and at the last, you have to record one short video of 5 minutes explaining your project end to end. The way I'm sharing my screen and I'm speaking, in the same way, you have to share your screen and you have to speak for your project for 5 minutes. You can start with giving your name, your project name, what is the problem statement, what insight you get from that visualization, and with that, you can easily complete your 5 minutes. Once you record that video, what you have to do, you have to upload that video in your Google Drive. Okay. And you have to share the public link here in this Git demo link. Once you click on this demo link, it will be asking you to paste the link, right? So here you have to paste the link. Here, this is the place where you have to paste the link. Make sure you're making the link public uh, before sharing, because see guys, this is the case where most of the students do the common mistake where they forget to make it public, because by default, whenever we are sharing any particular file from Google Drive, it's restricted. You have to make sure you are making it public, okay, before adding here. Then click on save, your link will get saved. Make sure you're pasting the correctly. Okay. Similarly, if you click on get repo, it will be asking the link here to paste the GitHub link. So once you have successfully uploaded your project on the GitHub platform, you can copy the link from there and you can paste it here. Okay. I will be explaining you the GitHub in the upcoming session. Okay. In the bottom section, you have this Kanban board. In the Kanban board, in the task and progress section, here you have three cards: project detail, task and progress, mentor review. You can go to task and progress. Mentor review is for now disabled because already we are conducting mentoring session. So initially, all you can see here we have four sections: backlog, in progress, review, and complete. Correct. So the same way, the way you have different structures. If you see your guided projects, here you have different milestones, right? Under each milestone, you had some set of activities, right? Same set of cards are displayed here. Okay, you can see here in the Kanban board, we have the first milestone was technical architecture. If you scroll down, you can see the second milestone is data collection extraction. Under this, we have one card, downloading the data set. If you scroll down again, you'll get another milestone that is preparing data for visualization, under which we have this activity. Okay, I mean to say under each particular milestone, you had some card, right? You have some activity. So with the same name of the activity, we have a card here. Okay, initially, all the cards of all the activities will be in backlog. Okay, suppose, let's say you have started working on your this particular card. Let's say you have started learning what is the project now. You can scroll it and you can keep it in progress. It means that you are working on that particular step. Okay. Suppose you are completed with this, you can move it to the review section. Okay. You can move it to the review section. Similarly, you can scroll down. Let's say you go to the next milestone, data collection, extraction, or whatever is. So by default, it will be in backlog. Then again, let's say you have started working on this particular stage, you'll move it into in progress. Once you're done with that, you can move it to review. Okay. So in a similar way, you have to move all the cards from all this boards. Okay. All the sections, you have to move the card to review. Okay. You will not be allowed to move the card to complete. Okay. So as soon as you move the cards from backlog to review for all these sections, this progress percentage bar is going to get increased. Okay. So you can see earlier it was 23% because previously I had many more cards in the review section. So now I have just refreshed to two cards, correct? So let me show you one more card. Let me make it to review and now let me reload this. So if you see the progress percentage is getting increased. Okay. So if you move all the cards from this backlog to review, it will go to only 90% because you're not allowed to move the cards from review to complete. This is the evaluator and the mentor who is going to evaluate your files. And once he finds all the files successfully submitted, then he will be moving all your cards from review to complete. Then this will going to become 100%. Am I clear to this point? Is it clear to all the participants? Am I clear to all the participants? So your doubts, is it clear how to submit the project? Correct? Where to submit the projects? Where to submit the projects? Is that cloud clear? Piyush Kanajia, again I'm repeating, the way I'm sharing my screen and I'm speaking, in the same way you have to share your screen and you have to speak about your project. Okay? You don't have to make your camera on to make yourself visible. You just have to share your screen and you have to speak about your project. You should start with saying your hope that yes or no, please tell me. Am I right, guys? Shali Mittal, in Project Doc, you'll be creating the final report. The final report format I will be sharing with you. Okay. You can work in that also. If you want to work in MS Word, you can work in that also. Okay. Sarthak Pant, is my voice not audible? What about others? Is my voice not audible to you? Is my voice not audible? All right. So I hope till this point it's clear to all the participants, correct? Shall we move ahead? Shall we move ahead? Am I clear to all the participants till now? Okay. If you have any doubts, guys, you can just go back, watch the recording. If you still have a doubt, you can come back in the next session and you can ask me. Vishal Katyar, you can ignore the timing. Okay. So all of you have got the timing till 30th of July. Okay. Till 30th of July, we will be conducting this mentoring session. Till that time, you have to complete and submit your project. Am I clear, Vishal Katyar? Pant, what do you want me to explain? Sarthak Pant, what do you want me to explain? Once again, please tell me. Tell me the topic. Avinash Mishra, this is the tool that we are using. Here we have the inbuilt option to clean the data. Okay. Okay. Piyush Sarthak, I'm just saying you the way I'm sharing my screen and I'm speaking in the same way you have to share your screen and you have to speak about your project. Once your project gets completed, you have to share your screen and you have to speak about your project and you have to record that video. Okay. The video should be for 4 to 5 minutes. And in that video, you have to start with your name, your project name, what is the problem statement, and what is the insight you're getting from your visualization. All right, that's it. And once you record that video, you have to upload that video in the Google Drive. And once you upload it in the Google Drive, before sharing it, you have to make sure, let's say I have recorded this video and I have uploaded it in my Google Drive. Now, if I want to share it, you'll get a share option. Let's say this will not get shared. Let me go to my Google Drive. Okay. Let's say this is my file. If I want to share this file, I go to share option, share, and here by default, it will be restricted. Okay. By default, any file which is there in your Google Drive is restricted, right? So you have to make sure you are making it and even with the link and keeping it public or viewer access. You're giving the viewer access. Okay. Done. Like this, you have to share the link. Okay. I believe this is clear to you. Kritika Tyagi, is this your first session? I have already clearly mentioned in a lot of time during the sessions. Skillfest courses are optional. IBM Skillsfield course is compulsory. Okay. Many times I have told in the session, please try to attentive during the sessions. Okay. All right. Let's move to the next one, guys. So I have already, if you see the notes, I have given some important links here. This is the Telegram group link. This is the recording sessions link. Okay. Then we have self-paced batch submission link. So all of you, those who have successfully completed the self-paced course, you have to submit the batches creditly link through this particular form. Make sure you're using your registered email ID only. Okay. And I've also attached the dataset links for all the 5 projects. So whichever project you select, that particular data set you can go ahead with. Okay. Apart from this, if you see here, yes, Rishabh, but that also you can share. If you see guys here, I have added one project template link, correct? So this is the template folder under which you'll find all the templates that you need to complete. Okay. I've already explained this last time, like in a brief form, like what all things are there. So there are total 5 phases. So the first phase is project initialization planning phase. Let me open this picture. Okay. Uh, okay. So the first phase is project initialization and planning phase. In this phase, you will find 3 templates that you have to complete. Problem statement, project proposal, initial project planning. Second phase is data collection and pre-processing phase. Inside this phase, there are again 3 templates that you need to complete. Data collection plan, data quality report, data pre-processing report. In problem statement, you describe your problem. In project proposal, you are coming up with some solution for a particular problem. In project planning report, you're giving an overview about the plan, how you're going to complete it. Then in data collection plan, you're mentioning the sources, your plan to collect your data. In data quality report, what all data sets you have gathered, for that you are generating a report, like which is the good data, which is the bad data. Then you are going to do a data pre-processing on the selected data set. Third folder, the third phase is data visualization, where you are going to frame some business questions based on which you will be generating the visualization. Okay. If you have attended my session, you know what are business question based on which we generate the visualizations. After that, the fourth one is dashboard, where you develop the dashboard. And the fifth one is the report, where you create the report. Okay. This is the fifth template. All right. So this picture basically carries the folder structure, like how you have to submit the project. I will be explaining this picture when I'm discussing the GitHub. Okay. For now, I think the phases is complete. Is clear to all the participants, right? Okay, to submit self-paced learning course. Still you are on the last question only, when and how to submit the course. Till during the sessions, everyone was asking when and where to submit the batches. Now when we are giving you the links to submit the batches, you are asking what is the last day to submit the self-paced learning course. See, before 30th, try to submit everything. Okay. Yudhishthir Maurya, am I clear? During the sessions, you only were guys were asking when and how to submit the batches. Now you are asking what is the last date. So I'm telling you again, 30th July is the last date. All right. Okay. Let's move ahead. So next thing that I wanted to discuss. So as I said, I will be discussing about each of these phases one by one. So we'll start with the first phase, that is project initialization and planning phase. I will try to complete some phases today and some phases in the next session. Okay. Let's start with the first phase, that is project initialization and planning phase. Inside this phase, I have three templates. Okay. First is problem statement, second is project planning, and the third is project proposal. Okay. I'll do one thing. I will explain these two today. This project planning will take some time, so we'll explain this in the next session because this will use third-party tool called Jira. Which you have to follow in order to complete this template. Okay. So let's start with the first template, that is problem statement template. So as the name suggests, problem statement. Here you're going to describe about your problem. Okay. So basically, whatever project you're working, so you have to present the problem statement of that particular project in the form of some scenario. Okay. So whatever problem statement you're working on, or whatever project use case you have selected, you have to present that particular problem statement in the form of some scenarios. Okay. You have to present at least 2 to 3 scenarios. So you can start working, providing your date here, and you have to give a team ID. If you have got received a team ID, then what is the name of your project? Do not this maximum marks because this may get changed, guys. Okay. In order to complete this particular template, guys, you have to use a specific template that is called customer problem statement template, for which we have already given a reference link. You have to visit this link, okay, copy this link, paste it in the browser, okay, and hit enter. So once you hit enter, there is a website called miro.com under which you'll find this particular template called customer problem statement. Okay. So you have to enroll for into this website. So directly you can, once you enroll, it is free of cost. Once you enroll it, let me go to here. Okay. Got it. Need to load it. 1 second, guys. So this should work now. So once you successfully logged into this miro.com, you will be taken to that particular template called customer problem statement template. Okay. Let me skip all these things. Okay. So this is a template, guys. It's just loading. Understand that inside this template, you will get total 5 sections. First is I am, then you have I am trying to, then you have but, because, which makes me feel. These are the 5 sections that you'll find inside the template. Okay, if I scroll it out, you can see the 5 sections. I am trying to, but, because, which makes me feel. Now, what are these 5 sections? You can see here, we have clearly mentioned one image here. So here in I am section, you have to describe about the customer and the attribute. Okay. As I said, you have to present this problem statement in form of certain scenarios, right? So you have to mention the particular persona of that particular person. Let's say you are dealing with a malnutrition project. Okay, so malnutrition project, you're assuming that there is a researcher with the name Sita. Okay, let's say there is a girl called Sita who is a researcher. Okay, about her you have to present her attributes here. Okay, so next is what is she trying to do? So you have to describe the problem. Okay, what is she trying to achieve? You have to describe here. Okay, then but in the but section you have to describe problems that is getting in her way. Okay, because of which you have to describe the reason, uh, the problem or the issue which is existing. Okay, which makes me feel. Here you have to describe about the emotion of the user or the customer. Okay, so these are the 5 sections. So we have given one small example here. For example, let's say, so here you can see, you can just remove the unwanted sticky notes. Let's say we keep only one sticky notes. Okay, how to edit it, I will show you. You can select one sticky notes, expand it here. Let's say I write down here, let's say I am a traveler. Okay, let's say this is a person, a traveler, and his name is Raj. Okay, traveler Raj. Okay, let me see here. Mr. Raj. Mr. Raj. Okay, he's a traveler. Okay, next, what is he trying to do? For example, he's trying to book some ticket. Okay, he is trying to book book flight tickets. But what is the issue? Issue what is written here. Uh, it's taking too long time to book. It's taking too long time to book. Okay, I'm just taking one scenario. In the same way, you have to present for your particular project. Okay, then because of which, what is the reason mentioned here? For example, let's say he is unable to book ticket because of season. Okay, let's say because of the season, because of the summer season or holiday season. Let's say because of the holiday season. Here I'm mentioning the reason. Okay, now here in the last section, which makes me feel, this is here we have to talk about the emotion. Here you can mention here, which makes me feel frustrated. Okay, frustrated. Now what you have to do, this screenshot you have to take. Okay, you have to take a screenshot of this one. You have to take a screenshot of this one, and you have to go to the notes. Okay, and you have to remove this particular thing, and you have to paste it here like this. Okay, like this you have to do. So in the same way, you have to create two particular scenarios. Okay, and whatever details you have filled in this small picture, the same details you have to mention in this table. Okay, you have to mention in this table. Clear? So here you can also, you can see in the table you will find the 5 sections. I am trying to, but because, which makes me feel. Okay, so this is a problem statement 1, basically the first scenario, problem statement 2, the second scenario. Okay, now once you fill this template, you have to save this particular template in the form of PDF. Okay, initially what you guys have to do, you have to download this template in your local system. Okay, download it in the form of words in your local system. Once you download this file, there you have to edit with your own details. Okay, let's say I downloaded this one. Now you can see I have downloaded this one. So what I will do, I will remove the unwanted contents from here. Okay, I will paste my image here. Okay, and whatever details I have filled here, I will mention here. Mr. Raj, he is a traveler. Like this, I will fill all the details in this particular table. Okay, so for example, if this particular template is of 5 marks, 2.5 marks will be for this particular image and 2.5 marks for this particular content what you have added. Okay, so you have to make sure you are saving it in the form of PDF. If you go here, save as, you can find, let's say I want to save it in the form of PDF. You will get an option here, PDF. Okay, you have to save it in the form of PDF. Again, I'm telling you, only PDF files will be entertained. Okay, by default, my mistake is deleted. I'll be opening it. Got it, guys? Clear with the first template? Yes. Sarthak Pant, relevant to all the project. What does it mean? I'm again telling you. In simple English, guys, I'm telling you, and you're not able to follow me. I'm telling you, you have to present your problem statement in the form of scenarios. You don't understand what is the meaning of scenario? Scenario, a simple scenario you have to take, and based on that, you have to explain. Malnutrition problem, if you're working on malnutrition problem, you have to present the malnutrition problem in the form of some user. Okay, some from with respect to some particular person. Okay, that is called scenario based problem. Okay, you have to present the scenario based problem statement. So once you do that, you'll be able to complete successfully the first template called problem statement template. Am I clear to all the participants? Is this first template clear to you? Yes or no? Please tell me. First template clear to all the participants? Is the first template clear to all the participants? Let's go to the this template, project proposal. Project planning we'll discuss in the next session. In project planning, basically, here you have to mention about the plan for your solution. Okay, initially you'll fill your details like date, team ID, project title. Okay, again, do not disturb the maximum as it is still a variable. Now, in here you can see we have a certain table. So under project overview, first section is objective. In this objective, we have given some reference material that what you have to add exactly here. Okay. Again, you have to download this particular file in the form of doc. And what you can do here, I have given clearly state the project's primary objective. So you can remove this content, and here you will be attaching the whatever your objective here is here. You will be editing here. Okay. Got it? That is first thing, objective. Second is scope. You will be defining the boundaries and extent of your project. Then the next section is problem statement. So you have already created a problem statement in the previous template. So you have to give a brief about the problem statement here in the description section. Okay. And in impacts, you have to explain the implications of solving the problem, like how it will impact if you solve the problem that you have to mention here. Okay? What is the impact of it for solving the problem? Then proposed solution. So for proposed solution, here you can see again we have two sections, approach and key features. So in the approach, you'll be outlining the methodology which you're opting to provide the solution, and in key features, you'll be highlighting the key aspects of your proposed solution. What are the key features of your solution? Okay, got it. Ranjita, Satish, it's not with me. You have to mention in the Telegram group only. Okay, please ask it in the Telegram group. So this is a proposed solution where you will find providing the details of the approach and the key features. Then we have resource requirement section under which you will be providing the details of hardware and the software requirements of the solution. Okay. Generally, guys, whenever we work in any organization and whenever we get a project, the companies used to give them the hardware and the software requirement for that specific solution, which the companies are developing for a particular client. Okay. So in the same way here, you have to give the hardware requirement. For example, this is the description. Basically, in the specification and the location column, you have to provide the details. Okay, CPU, GPU specification. So basically, here you will be providing your own laptop or desktop configurations. Okay, what is the computing resources? What is the memory of your laptop? So basically, it means that if a particular user is following the specification of your own laptop, he will be able to complete the solution, right? So that way you have to mention the specification of your computing resources. Memory means RAM, storage means what is the size of your storage, then software means what kind of framework you are using here. Here, instead of framework, you can mention we are using uh, hardware desktop. Then if you're using any specific libraries, you can mention. If not, you can mention it nil. Apart from this, any other separate tool you're using here, you can just ignore. In development environment, you'll be mentioning Power Desktop. Okay. In framework, you can make use of basics of Python like that. You can mention. Okay. Basics of Python or Power Query M language like that. You can mention. Okay. And libraries, you can mention it. Apart from this, if you think any other tool you're using in developing the solution, you can mention that. Add a new row and add it. In data section, you will mention the details about your data. What is the data? This is the description. So here you have to fill the details. What is the size of the data set? How many rows, how many columns are there? All those details you'll be filling it here. Okay. With this, you successfully create your project planning template. Am I clear to you? So again, you have to save it in the form of PDF and submit. Clear, guys? Am I not clear to you guys? Can I get some response, please? Rishabh Bhatt, it is already shared. Please check the notes. It's already shared. Please check the notes. Okay. Next is the next phase is data collection and pre-processing phase, guys. Inside this phase, you will see here again we have three templates. Okay, we have three templates. First, let's look into the raw data source and identification report. Okay, this is the first template in the second phase. Inside this phase, first of all, you'll provide your details, which date you're working on it, what is the team ID, what is the project title. Below this, you'll find a data collection plan template. Okay, this is a small table. So first section is project overview. Here we'll give you a brief overview about the project, what is your objectives. So you have already mentioned in the previous template, so just you can copy it and you can paste it here. Then what is a data collection plan? Basically, in data collection plan, you'll be mentioning the sources from which you're going to collect the data. Okay, again, I'm telling you once again, you can go ahead, even though you're going ahead with the data set what we are providing. Apart from that, you also have to search for one more data set. Okay, that data set detail you have to provide here. Got it? So then only this template will get completed. Okay. So first in the data collection plan, you can mention that one we are going with the smart bridge data set. Okay. And apart from that, we are also collecting some data set from Kaggle or some other website. You can mention that those details here. So what all raw data source identified means you can list down the data sources along with their relevant links from where you have identified the data sources. Okay, that you have to mention here. That is raw data source identification. Next is raw data source template. Inside this particular table, you will be providing the details about your data set. For example, let's say the source name. For example, my first source name is SmartBridge. Okay. Description of the data in the source. You have to mention about the small details about the data. Okay. Like how many rows, how many columns are there. You can give a small description about it. Okay. Let's say there are 10 columns and there are, let's say, 1,000 records. That is the data which we have provided from the SmartBridge. The URL you can paste here. What is the format of the data set? Whether it is CSV, Excel, PDF, you have to mention that. What is the size of the data set? It is KB, MB, and GB. And what is the access permission? Is it publicly available? Means are you able to download it for free or you have to take some permission? In that case, you have to mention here public. Okay. Let's say you have taken another data set from any other government website. So you have to provide the details about the description. What is the link of that particular URL? What is the size of the data? What is the format and size of the data? And finally, whether you have taken permission to download the data set or not. That detail you have to provide it. So once you successfully do it, this template will get completed. Got it? That is nothing but your raw data source identification report, which means that in this template, you are mentioning what are the sources which you have identified to work on a specific data. Okay, to gather the data. Got it? Am I clear with this template? Yes or no? Please tell me. Am I clear to you guys with this template? All right. So again, you have to download this in doc, edit it, and you have to save it in the form of PDF. Okay, that is our raw data source. So once you have gathered the data set, now the time is to check the quality of the data set. Okay, so there are a lot of issues with the data, right? Whenever we take a data from any particular sources, there can be multiple issues with the data set. That you have to list down in the data quality report template. Okay, again you'll be filling this table. Then in the data quality report template table, here you'll be mentioning the issues present inside the particular data. Okay, let's say you take the first data set from SmartBridge. Here in the data quality issue column, you'll be mentioning the issues you have faced while in selecting the data set. Okay. Let's say there are a lot of null values. Let's say there are a lot of duplicate values. So you have to mention here all those details. Okay. Next is severity. What is the severity level of that particular issue present inside the data set? It is low, medium, or high. Okay. Now, what is your resolution plan to handle the issue present inside the data set? You have to mention here. Second data set, let's say you have taken from any other source and you found that there are a lot of missing values. severity is high because you cannot do anything for a lot of missing values, right? It can be, it may be giving you biased result. Okay. So you can drop that particular column. So any kind of resolution if you have for that particular data set, you can mention here. Okay. So it is a very small table, which easily you can complete and you can easily get the marks allotted for this one. This is nothing but data quality report template and the data collection pre-processing phase. Again, as I said, you have to download, edit, and you have to save it in the form PDF before submitting. Got it? This is data quality report template. Am I clear to you guys? Yes or no? The second template. Am I clear to you? This template is data quality report template, just mentioning about the issues present inside the existing data. Okay. The third template that you can see here is nothing but data exploration and pre-processing template. If you open this, uh, you can see here. If you see, guys, if you remember, we have done some kind of pre-processing in our data set, right? Data cleaning steps we have performed, merging, appending, cleaning, deleting, all those things you've done, right? So all those things you have to mention inside this. So inside this, again, you have to provide the basic details. Then if you see in the second table, in the table, we have some description. Okay. So first is data overview. In data overview, you will give a short description about the data set. Okay. What is the name of the data set? What is the size of the data set? How many numerical columns are there? How many categorical columns are there? That description you will give here. In data cleaning, if you are handling missing values, if you're handling duplicates, if you're correcting any error, that detail you have to mention here. No need to attach any screenshot. You have to mention here which column was, which column had got missing values, which column was duplicate, which column had got errors, which you have rectified, that you have to mention here. Similarly, in data transformation, you will be using Power Query for filtering, sorting, pivoting, and creating calculation fields. For example, if you are creating any new columns, if you are filtering, if you're sorting the data, that details you have to mention here in the data transformation. Okay. Data type conversion, for example, if there are any data type which is wrongly identified and you are correcting it, that detail you have to mention here. Column splitting and merging, if you are splitting or merging any specific column, if needed, you have to mention here. Okay. Data modeling, let's say there are multiple tables inside your data set and you're establishing a relationship between them. You have to mention those details here. Okay. Now save and process data. So save and clean process data. If you are changing the name of your file, whatever is the final name of your table, you have to mention here. Okay. Apart from this, if you are doing any other kind of activity in cleaning, you can create a new row here and you can provide those details. Okay. With this, you can easily um, get the maximum marks of for this particular template. Okay. And out of all the templates, this template is going to carry the maximum marks. Okay. So please fill this template very carefully. Got it? So this is your data collection and processing template for which you can easily get maximum marks. Am I clear to you? The second phase, data collection and pre-processing phase. Am I clear to you guys? Yes or no? Yes, Piyush Kanoja, whatever you are cleaning inside your data, that you have to mention. Whatever steps you are doing in data cleaning, those details you have to mention. Okay. Already we have given some options there. If you are performing any activity out of those, you have to mention there. On which column you are doing that activity, you have to mention those details. Okay. I'll do one thing. I'll not make you confused by taking all the templates today itself. I have already completed 5 templates today, 2 from the first phase and 3 from the second phase. Okay. I'll complete the second, this one, project planning in the next session, and these templates also in the next session. Anyways, these templates are very self-explanatory. If you just open and read them out, you will easily understand what you have to do in those templates. Okay. But anyways, I will explain in the next session. Okay. And how to submit the projects in GitHub, that also will explain in the next session. Clear? Clear to you guys? Yes or no? Am I clear to you? Now I just have a small activity for you guys. You just have to fill a small feedback form. And just give me a second. Please fill the feedback form that I'm going to give you in the notes. But tell me, guys, is the templates, whatever I have covered today, is it clear to you? I don't want to make you confused, guys. So that is the reason I'm not taking all the templates all together. I'll take the remaining templates in the next session. Please take care for this one. Okay. Okay. I'm sharing you the weekly feedback link, guys. Please, all of you are requested to open the link and fill it. Please open the link and fill it. I can see many participants have not yet joined today, so we'll take the remaining templates in the next session. Kanojia, you have to submit all those PDF to us. Okay. I've already clearly mentioned when I was explaining you the platform that GitHub link is the place where you are going to submit all your files, right? So that is a place where you will be uploading all your templates, okay, along with the folders. You have to follow folder structure. I've already added one folder structure image in the form of phases1.jpg. Okay. If you are so hurried to understand everything on a single day itself, I'm telling you, you'll get confused. That is the reason I'm taking some time to explain all the participants. You want to know everything in a single day. See, this is a picture, this is the phase folder which you have to follow in order to submit the project. Okay. You have to create a repository link in the GitHub and you have to follow this folder structure and what all templates we are discussing. Those templates has to be added inside this subfolders and it has to be submitted. Okay. If you still have doubt, please wait for the next session. Then we'll clear them out. Okay. Piyush. Guys, do not be in so much hurry to know everything in a single day because there are a lot of things you yourself will get confused. Okay. I want to make everything smooth and slow so that everyone can understand. All right. And again, I'm telling you, only PDF files will be evaluated. If you are submitting any doc file, it won't be evaluated. You will get zero straight away for it for that particular file. Okay. You'll get 0 marks for that particular file. So please upload only PDFs. Am I clear to you? All of you are requested to please fill the feedback form. I can see a lot of participants are still missing today, so we'll complete the other templates in the next session. Okay. Piyush Kanoja, I hope it answers your query. Uh, Anyways, I will be explaining again how to submit and where to submit those PDFs in the GitHub. Please, guys, you start working on the project. Do not worry. We will be explaining you all the things. Anyways, we are going to meet till 30th of July every day, right? So if you still have any query, you can ask me during those sessions also. Till 30th of July, you'll be having these mentoring sessions. So you can join this session. If you have any doubt, you can ask in that session. Okay. Till 30th of July, we'll be conducting this mentoring session. And 30th of July, you have to submit your all the projects. 30th of July is the deadline. What I suggest you guys, please go back, open the project template, which I've already added in the notes. Okay. You can go to the notes. In the notes, you will find these template links. Okay. So this is our final report template that you have to follow to create your final report. Okay. I will explain all these things in the next session. Okay. Already these two templates explained to you. In first template, in first phase, 3 templates has to be completed. In second phase, again, 3 templates has to be completed. In the third phase, 1 template. Fourth phase, 1 template. In fifth phase, 1 template. So total 3 plus 3, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 9 plus 1 report 10 and plus 1 video. 11 files has to be submitted. Okay. Follow this, go to this picture. You will understand exactly what has to be submitted. Okay. Things will be more clear to you. Technology track is your technology only, Rishabh. What are you studying in your college? You are studying BSc, BCom, MSc, MCom, data science, BTech, whatever you're studying, that is what technology track means. Because you already know you are attending data analytics with Power BI, right? So why will we ask you that question? There are a lot of participants in this session from different colleges, from different streams. That is the reason we are asking you what is your technology track. Okay. It makes some sense. You guys are able to follow me. Follow me, guys. If you still have doubts, you can post in the Telegram group. All your technical queries will be answered by me and my team. Aniket Kushwaha, where is the notes link? Your course, Sarthak. Where is the notes link, sir? Aniket, I think so. You are new to this session. You don't have the notes. Guys, if someone asking the notes link, I request you guys to please share the notes so that everybody has access to those notes. Just give me a Aniket, I'll reshare. Please, guys, try to attend during the session. Aniket, I have shared the notes link here. You can go to this link and all the important drive links I have added here. All the important links which are required for understanding, I have added here. Okay. Guys, I'm telling you one important thing. Do not request me multiple times for the edit access for the templates link that I have shared you. You can go to the link, you can download all the templates, okay, and work on it. Do not share me the request edit links. If I get any such kind of permissions from you, I will straight away block it for you. Okay. There are a lot of participants. If you send one email also, there will be a lot of emails from me. Okay. Again, I'm telling you what you have to do. I'll do one thing. I'll reshare you my screen and I'll show you. Okay. I think so. My screen is visible to all the participants. Let me reshare. So see, click on this link. Okay. Go to this templates dial link. All right. Here you get an option to download the entire folder. Go to this drop down. Here you get an option to download. Click on this download. All these files will be downloaded in your local system. Okay. Then you can edit it and you can fill it according to your project. Clear? Am I clear to all the participants? Yes, no, please tell me. Am I clear to all the participants? Yes, no, please tell me. Okay. Now, if you have any queries, guys, you can ask me. Otherwise, you can leave and we can also end the session. Any queries, guys, do you have? Any queries do you have? Guys, if you do not have any queries, you can leave. If you do not have any queries, you can leave. Guys, I have already added the self-paced submission, batch submission links in the Telegram group as well as in the notes. You can just check that and you can submit your batches. Okay. Okay, guys, I don't think so there is any more queries, so we'll end the session now. Okay. Thank you so much for joining, guys. Bye bye. Good night. Take care. Bye.